All right, everybody, thanks again for joining Jazz Piano Short Practice Ideas. Today we have a simple concept that will be very helpful to beginning jazz players, and it is all about how we can think about playing rootless chords in a very simple, easy, visual way. And so we're just going to lay it out here. It's just very kind of simple. I was just playing cycle in the key of F major for the intro here. What we're going to do is we're going to take a G minor 7 chord, and if I want to find a nice, quick and easy rootless version of it, I start with a G minor triad, and then I quickly surround this. I split the root into 2 notes, and I split it in whole steps in opposite directions. There we go. So what I have here is I have remnants of a G minor triad, and I have sandwiched the root of that G minor chord, and that gives me this nice rootless variation of G minor 7. Okay. If I was looking for a C minor 7, rinse and repeat the same thing. Start with a basic C minor triad, sandwich the root in whole steps. E flat D, E flat G. There you go. That's it. Nice C minor 9. Okay. You can also look right between. Gives us what we call closed position, where we have the 7 on the bottom. But we can look between these bottom 2 notes. We can see our root right there in between them. Okay. If I was looking for not a G major, but not a G minor, but I was looking for a G major chord, what I would do is I would start with a G major triad, and I would sandwich the root again. But now this isn't quite major. This is a dominant sound. So this is a G7. So I have to change how I sandwich around my root when I'm looking for a major 7 chord, because the major 7 is only a half step below the root. Okay, so I start with a G major triad, and I sandwich the root here, and now I've got a major 7 on the bottom with a half step below, but a whole step above. Okay, so if I was looking for D flat major 7, okay, start with a D flat. Surround the root, sandwich the root, but I use a half step on the bottom. There it is, D flat major. Put it all into one hand. Got shadow today. My lighting's different, I guess. If we are doing E flat 7, okay, we can go a similar way. We start with an E flat major triad, and then we surround the root. Now we are looking for a flat 7 in this case, so we will surround that E flat with whole steps on each side and keep the rest of the E flat 7. All right, so that's a quick and dirty way that you can find some nice closed position rootless chords for maybe if you're trying to read down through some lead sheets and you see A7 and you don't have a A7 voicing figured out immediately, and it's slow to go, oh, okay, what's the 3, the 5, the 7, the 9? Okay, well, what you do is you see A7, you start with A triad, surround the root, and there you go, in 2 moves, you've got a nice rootless chord. So, all right, take that concept, think about it this week, and we'll hit you back here with another concept or another short practice idea very soon.